would you care to dispute that point?
No, I think it's a logical continuation of what we were doing.
Mm-hmm. Now, when he was doing that stuff, he made a point of excluding you from the...
No, when we did the first album, when he did the first album, I had moved to Hawaii.
Right.
And we were basically, burned out on working with each other at that point.
Mm-hmm.
So it was quite natural for him to exclude me from it.
Yeah, what about for the second one there? You had already...
Well, the second one I produced.
Oh, I see. Okay, excuse my ignorance on that one. What exactly did you get back together again? I mean, how long had you been in Hawaii before you were able to hook up?
Oh, well, I talked to him, off and on. I mean, we never really lost touch with each other or anything.
Mm-hmm. And when exactly did you, sit down together to start writing?
I think maybe 85 or something like that.
Uh-huh. How did that come about? Was it just a natural progression,
Yeah, Donald was thinking about doing a second record at that point, and he had kind of was stuck and didn't know what he wanted to do.
Uh-huh.
And so we got together and we wrote some songs, but unfortunately that didn't really unstick him.
Yeah, what happened to those songs that you wrote at that time?
Well, one of them is on the Kamakiriad, and the rest of them were either unfinished or nothing happened to them.
So they're just going to be left for dead then, huh?
Yeah, there were a lot of songs. We wrote many more songs than we were able to record.
Mm-hmm. But none were up to snuff.
Well, we couldn't get a track on them, or we lost interest in them.
Uh-huh. But now that you guys have come full circle, I guess that when I say full circle, I mean breaking up, doing solo work or production work on the side, then doing a revival project, and then going out on tour with Steely Dan again. Is there a Dan album in the offing?
Well, I don't know. Maybe. We'll have to see what happens.
Really? Well, I mean, you had on this on this last tour here, you didn't do any new Steely Dan tracks per se, like you were doing stuff from the upcoming Walter Becker album, but no new.
That was the only unrecorded stuff that we did.
Uh-huh. But is there stuff in the works right now that could possibly...
No, we haven't really. We've talked about different things we could work on. We've had some ideas, but it remains to be seen how far we get with them.
Mm-hmm. So the plan at this point then is just the Japan thing and nothing else?
That's it.
Really? So I mean it's just a clean slate right now?
Yeah, I'm going to finish my record. Donald, I'm sure, will be writing as usual, and we'll see what happens.
How is the back catalog doing? Does it still sell briskly?
Yeah, it does amazingly well. Much better than I would have ever imagined.
Really?
Yeah.
Just consistently. I mean, it's just
consistently through the years. All of the production work that I've done. If I could have easily just not done anything and just lived on Steely Dan royalties.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Do you ever hear from your fans? Do you ever get feedback?
All the time. I meet people who say something to me or whatever.
Uh-huh. I mean, it must be kind of hard to recognize you. We don't really necessarily...
Well, people here in Hawaii know who I am.
Oh, is that right?
And, there's been a few magazine articles with my picture on them and so on, so people recognize me from time to time.
Uh-huh. And what kind of things do they tell you? What sort of feedback do you get?
It's all very, very good. People don't stop to say something to you unless it's something good,
Mm-hmm.
Nobody ever says, "Oh yeah, you guys were mediocre,"
Well, I guess they get mad that you broke up years ago and you didn't make more albums.
If so, they haven't mentioned it.
Yeah. Okay, Walter. Well, I think I've pretty much run through my list of rather detailed questions here.
And a nice list it was too.
I hope we can put together a decent interview here and get the fans out there to buy that box set.
Yeah, and get them jacked up for the box set and for the shows, in April.
Now, the lineup for the shows in April are exactly the same as the one you just outlined for me.
Yeah, it'll be exactly that same band, the same show.
Okay, sounds good. All right, well,
all right.
Thank you very much. And
okay, have a good evening.
Look forward to seeing you when you get out here.
All right, thanks, Steve.
Okay, then, bye.
Bye.
Test, 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 test.